On December 23, 2016, the classic Italian opera Turandot staged in Tianjin Grand Theatre, bringing Tianjin audience a visual and auditory feast. Turandot was the last work by famous Italian musician Puccini. It's also the only Western opera with background completely set in China, telling the love story between a hard-hearted Chinese princess and a Tatar prince. In 1998, famous Chinese director Zhang Yimou rehearsed Turandot in front of the Imperial Temple in Beijing Forbidden City. He introduced an Italian princess Turandot, Giovanna Casolla, to many Chinese audiences. This time, the 72-year-old celebrated Italian soprano once again played the role flawlessly. Her beautiful and powerful voice struck every listener's heart. Giovanna Casolla has been a singer for nearly 40 years. She performed Turandot over 500 times all over the world and is known as the Italian Turandot worldwide. She's been very excited every time in China.
Coming to China to perform Turandot is quite exciting, because the story the author described happened here. I feel good about our play at the same time feeling great pressure.
This performance in Tianjin Grand Theatre also included a daring plan of using some local youngsters in the show. These kids are members of Tianjin Grand Theatre Mulan Children's Choir. Their sing part is called Jasmine, a classic choral piece in Turandot, adapted from the classic Chinese folk song. This song is a symbol of Princess Turandot. It appears repeatedly in the play. Each time express different emotion. So these children need to remember 4 different ways of expression, as well as 4 lyrics in Italian. Since 1926, Turandot has been playing all over the world. For the story with Chinese backing and was written by an Italian musician at the beginning of last century, each version of the Turandot had tried their best to show Westerners' understanding and imagination about the mysterious Chinese culture. This time, Tetrcolor Feliz defines character image with combined Chinese and Western elements. It is full of imagination. In the show, 3 jesters played very well for being lively and interesting. Audiences loved them. Prince Khalif's emotional Nation Dormer is very impressive as well.
When I first got the role, it was almost 2 years ago. My first Pong, I'm doing Pong in this opera, in Turandot, it was at La Scala of Milan. And I was so much surprised to get offered such kind of role, because I am 1.90 centimeters tall and I'm blonde. So I said, I cannot look like a Chinese. But it was fine. I mean, I do that. So I would say it's totally a Chinese opera, and it's great. I hope we are doing well in a proper way. The Chinese actors, the Chinese singers, actually.
The performance lasted nearly 3 hours. The audience immersed in the joy of understanding opera sing or admiring the performance. The lead singer is so good. At the age of 72, her voice is still wonderful and powerful. It's so refreshing.
It's really very interesting. It's my first opera here in China, and especially Italian stuff about China. That's quite interesting to see it here in Tianjin.
Because of world classic opera Turandot, Western opera singers were intrigued with Chinese culture. Meanwhile, Turandot has been the moment of enlightenment for many Chinese audiences. Some of them have been probing deep into opera ever since. TGTV World.